Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Adriano making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vitinha, and it's Bale. Mbappe, Ibrahim, he's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Decent chance! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mateus demonstrated great...
Mateus! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. There's the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nice physical challenge. Ibrahimovic. Mateus. And here's Mbappe. It's Kimmich. And he's had it nicked away. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Vieira. Kimmich. Looking for the run. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And here's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he can clear it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Pelé. That's been cut out, well played. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Belletti. That's a cute ball. Mateus gets flagged offside. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Costa Curta. Howson looks to the other side. Vitinha. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. That's Rijkaard. Cruyff producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pelé. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the keeper beats it away. Out of play for a throw. And it's Belletti. Can he get it through? It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vitinha. Ibrahimovic. And it's Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Vieira can see things, others simply cannot. Mateus. Adriano. And this is Pelé. Vieira. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Liverpool finding their passes. Well, they could break here. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! He scored! Arsenal are level. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Arsenal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so we're off again. Bale. And Mateus. Kimmich. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And he's been shifted off it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. No luck with that dink over the top. Van der Sar punts it upfield. That tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Cruyff. Mateus. That looks a decent ball. Mateus. And it's Vitinha.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's cut it out. And here's Ibrahimovic. He is, and he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now this could be a chance. Nice looking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's an imaginative pass. Mateus is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Vieira. Adriano. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Danger averted for now. Vitinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's put paid to a promising move. Belletti. Adriano being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Vieira. Played in deep. They want to be quick to recover this. Mateus getting this one clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe, he has found the way through. Now the delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's intervened well there. Aims beyond the defence.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space. Mateus. Foot in. Mateus. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. Oh, easy pickings there. Played into space. That's good vision. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good take, and is he in?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 9, Adriano. Number 14, Mateus.
Vicious ball here.
Number
Nicely
10,
worked.
Pele.
That has
Coming on
earned
the
a
field,
reprieve for the time
number
being.
11, Gullit.
They get a throw in.
Number 19, Messi.
And that's definitely
Number
not his best.
26, Targets.
And he opts to
Number
go
21,
forward.
Raul.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts.
There will be 1 minute
Rijkaard
added time.
clears. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentine.
He's having a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Moved on forwards. Cruyff going face-to-face. Real chance! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Camavinga. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Hullet. Shifted it to the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance, surely! And again! And yes, it's there! Two! And we've barely begun here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. And that could set him on his way. That's a decent clearance. Takes a shot! That's a half-decent try. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, what a ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly reclaimed. Alexander-Arnold. It's Batistuta. Played back in. Rijkaard clears. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played down the flank. Vieira receives it in a wide position. Cruyff. Bullish header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Here's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. He's picked his way through. Lovely feet. Shot a goal! Yaya Toure is the team's great visionary. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good ball! That has not gone well. Cruyff! And that is doing no harm at all.
Cruyff clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Lee Kang in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rijkaard. Now it's Yaya Toure. And it's Batistuta. Batistuta. This is promising. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Batistuta. And the shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, he takes home the match ball. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Lee Kang-in. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And the counter is on. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure. Threads one in. And he's gone backward here. Oh, well played, well played. Lee Kang-in. Batistuta. Azar. And it's Messi. Toure kept aware. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Arsenal very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Rijkaard. And here's Hullet.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into them.
And the shot! That's another chance! And he hits the net! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Cruyff. Azar. Lee Kang-in. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Alexander-Arnold. Great run on the overlap here. And it's Camavinga. And he's well positioned here. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter.
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Torres.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Palmer. Great chance! Well, got to be quick to recover this. Just off target. Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's on it, can he get away? Turns and goes back. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. That's an excellent interception. Piqué gets good distance on it. Neymar, nice bit of skill, and he's away. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Now he's got space here. And it's been given away. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vieira. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. And it's Fernando Torres. Now it's Palmer. And he's managed to get... Tries a shot! It's there! As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Al Nassr have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Cruyff. Nice interception, well timed.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Pelé. He's in space and looking for options. And he gets rid in a hurry. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Palmer. Now it's Torres. Al Nassr finding their passes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Palmer. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nicely shaped ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And here's Torres. Well, they could break here. Rijkaard. Some resolute defending there. And here's Palmer. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Al Nassr are sitting pretty, 2-0. And there's the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 19, Messi.
Here we go again then.
Pele.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either.
There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Torres. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rijkaard. Now it's Torres. Good pressure, determined, intense. Oh, important interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then.
Decent chance! And it's in! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Neymar! Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Torres. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh no, what has happened here? Real chance! It's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Al Nassr grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, really good feet. Fabinho. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Caceres looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Smoothly does it. And Mateus. He's having a go! And that tested the keeper.
Fernando Torres clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Now it's Torres. Tries to play it through. Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Palmer has created one goal already. And here's Torres. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Maldini. Long ball upfield. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Al Nassr are down to 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Al Nassr can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And no, he's seen through all of that, and that's gone loose. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. And this is Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Up he goes! No mistake! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Mateus. Mateus driving forwards. Palmer. Caceres. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He's found a way through. No, he refuses to take the bait. Cruyff. And it's Batistuta. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Great ball, and he's in here.
There will be 3 minutes
Out to the right. Now the cross. Martinez claims it without any fuss. Oh no, this does not look good. And the referee brings it to a close. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
And a quick reminder today
Told you
that
somewhat what
parking
we've
in the
witnessed,
area
Jim.
around the
Well,
stadium
there
is
was a
strictly
distinct
forbidden.
lack of
Please
clarity
use
or
parking provided by
commitment
the club
in
or any
everything
other
the
paid
players
parking
were
facility
trying
in
to
the
do.
area.
Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. What are you making of this formation, Jim Beglin?
It's a setup that's been enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that complements the counter-attack very nicely, with two strikers, two wing-backs, and potentially two runners from central midfield. You can understand its attraction because it really can get the numbers into the opposition's box, and equally, it can...
And he shoots! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Belletti. Adriano! Oh, he's been caught napping! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Donatoni. Serginho has it out wide and in space. And he's taking no chances there. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chance here to counter. And this is Adriano. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And they're back in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Johor Darul Tazim go into the lead. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Platini.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Aimed beyond the defence. Serginho. Conte. And Donatoni. Played into space. Oh, he's onto this. There it tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
No, that's been intercepted. Conte. 15 minutes till half-time. He's in space and looking for options. Nicely shaped cross. Piqué getting this one clear. Vieira. Adriano. Can he get on the end of this? Flings in across. And he thumps it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. That is ended up in no man's land. Donatoni. Played through into space. And he's picked it up out wide. And across it goes. Johor Darul Tazim have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Has a look and plays it forward. Now this could be a chance. Now this decent chance! He scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Johor Darul Tazim take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Conte. Johor Darul Tazim looking to pass. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race. And he's following up! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
And that he gets big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Rijkaard. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. Arsenal changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Fires. He's had a shot! He has done it! And that was his 20th goal for this team. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So is this the start of a comeback? And here's Batistuta.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Serginho. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
And he's being shifted off it. Mateus. He'll play for Rijkaard.
This match was 80,113.
Now it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super find. And that has been clubbed away. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Look at the space here. Marquinhos with a fine tackle. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Vieira tries to pass it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Piqué gets over and intercepts. And it's Cruyff. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Cross from Maldini. Van Bouten attempts a clearance. And Batistuta! Serginho. Conte. Pass somewhat off target. Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Donadoni. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the
Conte,
field.
and it's Schneider.
Number 24,
Johor Darul Tazim finding their passes.
Griezmann.
Up he goes! And yes, it's there! And they are cruising away. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Johor Darul Tazim blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Taken back almost at once. Vieira. Schneider producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Hullet. And the shot! Just 5 minutes remaining now. Has a shot! No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Conte. Can he get it through? Batistuta! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Time for a change in personnel. So the main man takes his leave. Feel the ovation.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard. And I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in. And, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Marquinhos.
Minutes has been indicated.
Griezmann. Conte. Now it's Hullet. Rijkaard. Cruyff is the guilty party there. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And a quick reminder
How would
today,
you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Arsenal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Stood up well to him there. Played in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
It's Rui Costa. Oh, it's come loose. He's in plenty of space here. And that should get the job done. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's only too happy to take that back. Cruyff producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And they're back on the ball again. Pirlo. Gattuso. And this is Rui Costa. Pullet always looking for that half a chance. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Inzaghi. Well seen, saw that coming. Inzaghi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Looking for options for movement. Searching pass he's played there. Fired deep towards the back post.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Inzaghi. Mateus. And it's Cruyff. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rui Costa does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Piqué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Big tries a shot! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Arsenal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected.
Vieira! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, what has happened here? And he's away. And this is Inzaghi. Shot a goal! He can get that clear. They get a throw in. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. Turns and goes back. Cruyff. And here's Shevchenko. Mateus. Batistuta. In with the challenge. Rui Costa. And here's Shevchenko. Threads one in. Shevchenko could try cutting inside here. Piqué can get it clear. Can he get it through? And he's quick to snatch it back. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Mateus. Now it's Shevchenko. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Pirlo! Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pavlovic. And it's Hernandez. And this is Hullet. There's the delivery.
That's good defensive concentration.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Arsenal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9. Filippo Inzaghi.
So we're into the second 45.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 11. Ibrahimovic.
Just eases him off the ball. Pirlo. Ibrahimovic receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And Cruyff! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they...
Batistuta! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that should get the job done. Out towards the flank. It's a promising position. Very nicely done. Estupinian. Played in deep.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Hullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's Shevchenko. Mateus calmly anticipates. Pirlo promptly onto that, and that is that. 60 minutes played. He's a sharp little ball here. Hernandez with the delivery. Cannavaro clears it away. And a chance! They've done it! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Batistuta won a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cruyff. And it's Batistuta. Oh, played right into his path. Rui Costa. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Shevchenko. Estupinian. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to clear it. And this is Shevchenko. Vieira is there to clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super find. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Quick look, then... Oh, smashing header! And that could come back to haunt them.
Sostituzione
What
per
a
il
chance.
Milan.
It looked to me
Numero
like he just
7.
changed his mind at the last
Viene
seconds there.
sostituito con il numero 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And this is Batistuta. Raul. Vieira. Pele. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Khan claims it, safe hands. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Opts for safety. Cannavaro. Oh, can he get onto this? Pulisic. Oh, it's Van Basten. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
The message is simple.
Lascia il
Defend
campo per
this
il
with your
numero
lives.
12.
And he's managed to get rid. Batistuta tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win.